the title with the
Oh,
suit armor and everything.
So yeah, episode 4. Honestly, I didn't care much about the other one. It was Cav, whatever. I feel like I like this one a bit more, even though Cav does the side character worse.
Yeah, but at least this one has some fun stuff in it.
Oh yeah, like this fantastic Av context image, which is
Yeah.
also horrifying.
Yeah, so Floramon can just make like soup out of with their heads.
That's the thing. It starts horrifying and then it gets adorable, and by the end, it's like, you know what? I'd drink that soup. I'd like drink that soup out of their nose. I'd accept it.
You just have to be like, well, it's not a nose. They're not like they're not like animal creatures. They don't have noses. It's just kind of a spout.
So here's the answer: do they have brains? No, they are Digimon.
Yeah, like the inside of their head from this picture is clearly empty.
They are literally plants.
So but that doesn't matter because the data that makes them up is all like basically makes up their intelligence.
Can you imagine if they put the thing in and they turn around just a little and you saw there was like a brain in the back of the head that's just like exposed now?
I refuse. It is the weirdest part of this isn't the fact that it looks like they're clearly like missing a brain. The weirdest part to me is that if they don't have their heads open like this, the inside of their head is just hollow.
Yeah.
If they take a hit, there's nothing to like brace against it. Their heads would just get caved in.
Well, to some extent, I guess, because they are Digimon, so I have to imagine it's more solid than you'd expect, right? Like the outside, you know?
Yeah, the pedal's probably hardened or something.
God, I just realized you could see like the other side of their eyeball. That would just be in there, because it has to be somewhere, right?
Unless it's just attached to the outside because it's all made of data, so it doesn't matter. Man. Nothing actually has to connect and make sense because they're made of data.
There's like a Digimon I learned about recently that like really puts this into perspective. I forget what's name is, Lacey. But yeah, there's an effing like wedding cake Digimon. Like literally, it's like what's it called? Shortmon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Shortmon. It's just like, it's just little like it's a slice of cake with like a little body and a little like frosting tail, and it's just got one eye on one side, one on the other, and the mouth is just wherever the fuck it wants to be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's just a little dude with a cake for a head.
Yeah, there's an image I found of this thing, like, looking, like, towards the camera with a shocked expression, and one eye is clearly, like, hovering off of the side of the cake so you can see it, and the mouth is, like, barely on the actual thing. The anatomy makes no sense at all. It's so funny.
Oh, I see. I think I found it. I think I'm seeing the image you're talking about.
Yeah, you see out of the eye that's like, further away is like, oh, you would just see the back of that.
Yeah, it's just hanging off its head.
It's just taking off. Digimon has been taking object good anime eyes way before Pokemon. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It works. Although I feel like nothing's been as egregious as Voltorb.
Shortmon's cute. I like it.
Yeah, Shortmon's pretty cool. And it evolves into effing Weddinmon, which is just literally wedding cake waifu. It is literally like wedding cake, but also woman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Digimon are weird. Digimon are effing weird.
And that's why I love them.
Aw, yeah.
There's like... Wait, is that real? I think it's like a fan interpretation of Shortmon's evolution. It's like the cake is upside down and like crazy looking.
No, that's real.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's like reverse Weddenmon or something. Cause like I brought this up like earlier in like a Discord. I was like, wait, this is a thing? And someone was like, have you seen this? And it's like, what is this? Is this the divorce Digimon?
Yeah, it's reverse Weddenmon. I thought it was like fan art.
Oh man, Digimon's been... Alright, yeah, I already read that. Alright, yeah. Crap, I was like logged into the effing like Digimon card game effing thing just to check on the name of the thing. And there's like 2 new cards. And like, I know one's coming and it's not here, so I have no idea what the other card is. What the crap did they add? What is this?
Honestly, I like them. Even like the reverse Weddenmon, like because it's so weird. I love it.
Honestly, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Crap, what did they add? Jeez, I'm like scrolling through now. It's like what am I missing here? Crap, I think that was there before. So the purple ones, yeah, that was a thing. This one was there, I think, wasn't she? Friggin' this,
So anyway.
this. Crap, I have no idea. They had Jesmon GX, so that's something. Crap,
So
alright, sorry, yeah.
We actually jumped ahead quite a bit. The episode actually starts with Takuya and Izumi like arguing over which way to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they're arguing, and one of them has a very, like, logical, justified reason, and the other one's like, oh, because I feel like it. And the one who's just like, no, just cuz is our main character.
Yeah, Takuya's kind of stupid.
We gotta justify splitting the party somehow.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna follow these train tracks that go off into the desert. And Izumi's like, I'm going to follow the train tracks that go into the forest. And it's like, gee, I wonder who's more on point.
I wonder which of these will lead to the first domain. Oh, man.
Spoiler, it's not Takuya.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going, but he just seems to be going wherever.
Yeah, and they split the party entirely. Like, Tomoki's just like, well, I guess I'll go with him because I admire him, and Junpei's like, well, I guess I'll go with Izumi because I like her.
Actually, he's always dumber, but he gets better, I guess. Yeah, that's his character arc. He learns to ask for directions.
Well, yeah, Digimon has always been about character development.
Oh yeah, straight up. Crap, that's for an option card. Yeah, what am I missing here? What did they add? Sorry, I'm way too distracted by this now. But yeah, Zumi goes and finds the friggin' forest domain. Not the forest domain, she finds the... was it? Soft Breeze Village or something?
Yeah, Soft Breeze Village.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, like, this is closer, I guess. They just, show up, they just hang out a bit, they run to some Floramon who are, like, do a cute little dance. And they all have weird, like, half-lidded eyes for some reason. It's like, I don't know why they're giving them this stare, it's very odd. Like, especially when they put the stuff in their head, it's very weird, it looks like they're into it. But yeah. It turns out that it's like, oh yeah, the Mushroomon who used to like take care of this town with them is like a tourist trap, got angry because, they weren't being respected enough for their contributions. So now they're like trying to ruin the town.
That's their excuse, but it's also like apparently they've been corrupted by evil, like Dark Cherubimon's bullcrap.
Yeah,
Which
like
actually be the case.
it's very weird because it's like they're acting like in a way that seems like fairly justified for Digimon, but people say like it's Cherubimon, so I guess sure, why not? And it's weird that there's no like evil gas or something to be like, oh hey, this is how you know the Digimon is under the influence of the evil curse or whatever.
Yeah, because the explanation is just, oh, it's Cherubimon's magic. But yeah, like their personalities completely change when they lose, so that tells me that like it actually is like a curse or something.
Yeah, I guess it is. Was this the crap? I think they had impulse memory boost. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think that was there before. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
But yeah, the Mushroomon are like, I'm guessing he's bringing out the negative aspect of them. That could be it. This like they felt underappreciated, and so that like Cherubimon's magic amplifies that feeling.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, now suddenly we gotta deal with a bunch of angry Mushroomon, and Izumi just like walks up and just bitch slaps one in the face.
Which is pretty cool.
And yeah, she's like, stop acting out.
Yeah, you guys are being absolutely ridiculous, which is fair. And then Junpei's just like, yeah, and your hair is stupid.
And she's like, come on, Junpei, that was too far.
Yeah, he's like, oh, your orange cap with the yellow spots, that's lame. And it's like, why?
Yeah, it wasn't her laying on the Will Smith that got them angry, it was Junpei insulting their style.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like, hey, stop acting out. This is ridiculous. And it's like, that's pretty reasonable. And then Junpei's like, your hair's stupid.
Ooh. No one insults the dew.
Yeah. And so, of course, the Mushroomon start attacking Junpei. And then he's like running away, and it's like, oh, Junpei's like, oh, let me evolve. Oh, there's a spirit, it's mine. And then it flies over to Izumi after she's like, oh no, Junpei. And then the spirit's just like, oh, time to wake up.
Yeah. How funny would it be if it was his? Because it's like, I know it's like the spirit like changes your body and stuff to like, because you just turn into the Digimon. But I'm just imagining like friggin' Cosmon / Fairymon just like on Junpei as is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to imagine Junpei as Fairymon.
Yeah, it's like, is that too mean? No, I think that'd be kind of funny.
Please,
man.
Yeah.
What if Junpei gets Fairymon and it looks like normal and he looks down and he's like, actually I'm into this. It's like, alright, good for you, man.
You know what? It'd be cool to see like the female character in the group not get like the sexy fairy evolution and get like the cool Beatles evolution.
Yeah. Like,
also with the weird visor thing that covers their eyes, like, which is something I noticed from a post on, I think it was on Twitter, where it's like, look at all these female Digimon with like weird eye coverings. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of them, huh?
Yeah, really, it's like any quote-unquote like human Digimon has that, I think. Because it's like, yeah, if you don't have that, you just like, you don't look like a Digimon. You just look like a person in a costume, It like adds that level of abstraction.
Yeah. And yeah, Junpei clearly wouldn't be into it, but still, like, I don't know, they could have given him something else.
Oh, man. All things considered, maybe dodged a bullet. Fairymon doesn't seem that great, which is kind of a shame. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw this episode at some point as a kid, because I really do remember this. Because it's like, alright, the Mushroomon fused together somehow into a Woodmon, because I guess that's just how it works in this universe. And Fairymon's doing, like, for cool, like, Sanji style, like, breakdancing kick things. She's doing, like, like, air kick combos and stuff, and it's like, oh, heck yeah, yeah, do it, and it just doesn't do anything. It just has no attack power.
Yeah, she just gets smacked by Woodmon, and it's like, oh, I guess she loses.
Yeah, I guess she loses. At least, if nothing else, she does, like, just butt bump him. And I don't know if that, like, caused some charm effect, or if, like, he just was really into being sat on. But it seemed to do something.
No, it didn't actually seem to do anything. He just kind of got heart eyes for a literal second, and then he smacked her.
It stunned him long enough to get the kicks off, but the kicks also did nothing.
It's like I started playing Dragon Quest 11 again, and some of the female characters, actually not just the female characters, because Sylvando has it too. There's like a skill tree dedicated to charm, and it's like one of the characters that I'm using literally has that attack.
To be fair, Sylvando would charm someone. Like, everything I know about that character is like, yeah, 100%. And it'd be great.
Yeah, I'm not using Sylvando, though.
Man, for everything I've heard, Sylvando sounds like the best. It sounds like a character that could have gone horribly wrong, but they're just so confident about it, Cab does a 180.
Sylvando's fun.
It's like somehow like every gay archetype, but he's just such a good person. It's like, you know what? No, this guy rules.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it is Jade. I'm kind of tempted to like respec her though, because I don't know, her charm skills don't seem nearly as good as her like claw weapon skill tree.
So I'm looking at the card game, and Kazemon has the same attack power as a Goonimon, and I'm calling bullcrap so hard on this.
Yeah.
I call bullcrap that, like, friggin' Kumamon, or, like, Chalkmon's, like, the only one of the human spirits with lower attack.
Yeah, Fairymon just kind of loses, and then Koji shows up to save her, because, hey, he's the other main character. And then that's what I was getting at with, like, oh, the trend starts this far back, and I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, this is pretty worrying immediately. Oh man, the power gap between, like, being able to beat an ultimate and not being able to fight a Woodmon is, like, insane. Yeah, she's very flexible in several roles. Oh, nice.
Yeah, what does she have? She has the charm tree, the claw tree, spears. She also has spears.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
I respect the main character. I was using great swords, but there was something in the description of the sword and shield tree that it's like, this will eventually evolve into the sword master role, and it's like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, that seems nice.
There's no mention of that. There's no mention of that in the great sword tree, so I just I respect out of that and give him a sword and shield. Yeah.
Man. Speaking of, like, what friggin' Wolfmon does to Woodmon, jeez!
It's pretty good.
It's pretty brutal. Swordmaster's dope. Oh, nice.
Cool. I'm glad it wasn't the waste that... Man, I need to just go grind monsters or something. I never have enough money.
Yeah, like he manages to, like, get his little beam saber and, like, does a slash that, like, bits above, like, a hole him, and he shoots into the hole and blows out, like, the back of his head. And it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, he does a vertical cut straight down the middle, and it kind of just opens a crack in his body. And Woodmon's just like, haha, that's nothing. And then he shoots a light beam into the hole and explodes it.
Woodmon gets it bad. Like, gee, like, just look at this.
Once you get to the casino, you'll never worry about funds again. I could go back to the casino, huh?
Yeah.
I'm using, obviously, main character, Veronica, Jade, and Rab. Although, I don't know, Rab might get replaced. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, Veronica dies in like 2 hits usually. It's really annoying.
Man, I really need to like play a Dragon Quest at some point. Like, all I know is that like Cookie's really into it, and people seem to really like talk up how like good those games are from like, you know, like a hard gameplay perspective.
I'll bring down the hype a little bit. It's good. I mean, it's a box standard JRPG that's pretty good.
Yeah, like,
and then there's certain things about it that frustrate me to no end, like you not being able to save in dungeons. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but every time you want to save, there are dedicated save points in chapels or churches or whatever.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
So you have to go to a town and save, or find a random statue out in the wild.
Yeah, okay.
Every other modern day JRPG would just let you save in the overworld, wherever.
I understand that, but it's also like, yeah, I'm fine with them like going with tradition, you know? I'm cool with that.
Pretty much popularize the genre. Yeah, sure.
My big question is, like, how much do you feel the money?
How much do
you feel the money they put into the game?
Oh, I mean, the cutscenes look very nice. The Akira Toriyama art style can be kind of jarring at times, but everything looks good.
That's always been my thing. It's like, every time I look at a Dragon Quest games cast, it's like, alright, you know, here's the group shot, and I'm looking through, it's like, I don't care for how these characters look. Like, the designs just don't do it for me. And, like, you know, yeah, I look at, like, the cutscenes or whatever, it's like, alright, these are, like, really well made, and, you know, like, people seem to talk about how the combat has a lot of cool mechanics and stuff. And I go back to the characters, and it's like, I don't really like any of these guys.
If it helps,
Trunks, yeah.
Yeah, but still, all the main characters look pretty good, I think. Like,
Yeah,
none of them look bad, I think.
Yeah, it's like, it's 100% just taste, but it's like, Anna, I just look through them, and it's like, Anna, like, I'd be willing to give it a chance, but this isn't exactly, like, speaking to me, you know?
Yeah. Rab is just like a little old dude, but even then, it's like, I don't know. He's a little old dude. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Who apparently has also has the claw weapon skill tree, so he also has like crazy flexible move sets like Jade.
As someone who's a fan of One Piece, I honestly probably shouldn't be complaining that much about weird character designs.
Yeah, probably.
Say Chrono Trigger's so his best outside. Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger's great. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chrono Trigger is like the standard that other JRPGs should try to aspire to.
Yeah, I guess that's like part of it, because it's like, I'll get the Chrono Trigger cast. It's like, all right, what we got? We got like Crazy Frogman. Oh heck yeah, Robo. Yes, Chrono. All right, Chrono's cool. You know.
Chrono's cool.
Yeah, Magus is great. I just sort of like look at what the princess and like the mechanic girl, and I'm like, yeah, get those out of the way. And we just push those off to the side.
Nah, Marla and Luca are great. And Isla. I almost forgot Isla. Isla's fantastic.
Isla, yes, 100%. Put that on my party.
I've heard Isla, I've heard Ayla, and I'm not sure which I prefer, but whatever.
Give me the monsters and the weirdos. I want to see, like, you know, the crazy cool, like, frogmen and stuff.
Frog is the best.
It's like, and it's probably why I'm, like, you know, kind of the most interested in, like, the newest Dragon Quest. Cause I'm looking at the power, it's like, alright, like, Jade, I think her name is, yeah, she seems cool, like, Sylvando, okay, yeah. I'm like, look at the other characters, that's like, well, at least there's two. And I'd probably be into some of these R people. Whatever. Nothing's really like catching my eye, you know?
Well, Veronica's like your big mage character, so
Yeah, fair enough.
you might want her in the team regardless.
Yeah.
Unless you just, I mean, other characters have like mage trees, like even Rab has like the mage tree, but he kind of focuses on healing also. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I'm the type of RPG player where it's like, okay, Red 13, yes, get in my party, and you stay in my party. I will, like, gladly fight alongside an effing wolf and a vampire the entire game unless I get another option. Oh, hey, Tifa.
My problem is just that, like, as far as I could tell, Red is okay, including like his limit breaks, and it's like, I don't know. I like other characters more.
Yeah. Like, Cloud, of course, yeah, like, obviously.
Well, Cloud's the main character. Cloud stays in the party.
Yeah. But I am still into Cloud. Cloud's pretty cool.
Even if he doesn't have to. Like, Cloud stays.
It's like, Mog, yeah, that's like a 5, that's middle ground.
Tifa's cool, Sid's cool, Barrett's cool.
Yeah. You know what, I probably should be more into Sid. Sid's pretty good.
My party is waifu, Doff, and vampire.
Yeah.
Doff?
I think you meant dog, like as in Red 13, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I assume so.
Waifu, dog, and vampire, okay.
Yeah, that's a good team. That's pretty fair. I think like, hey, Final Fantasy X, do I want the character who can pull out like an effing monster and is also a good healer? Heck yeah, do it. Oh man, FFSO is a great cast all around, yeah.
The only one I don't care about is Kate Sith.
Yeah, Kate Sith's kind of whatever, but yeah, he's fine. I'm fine with him.
What he has going for him is a lot of health, so if you want to put magic on him, he can actually use a lot of magic without losing all of his health in the process.
Yeah. Like, I kind of wish Kate Sith had more weird gimmicky stuff outside of his limit break. Because of the materia system, it's like, alright, he looks like a weirdo and he has, like, nothing weird to actually do. Because you just put that on whoever.
Don't his megaphones have weird effects or something?
Do they? I honestly don't remember.
Me neither. I never use them. I'm just... I have the vaguest memory of that, but I could be totally wrong.
Am I going to replace Red 13 and Tifa with Kate Sith? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh man. So I guess anything else we have to say out this episode?
Nah, not really.
But yeah, pretty solid. Liked it more in episode 3. Oh god, Fairymon's going to suck, isn't she?
It's going to be very sad.
It's going... I am dreading getting to, like, rewatch that scene where every single character, like, just jumps up and breaks a crystal in a really cool way, and then Fairymon just, like, tries and fails horribly and just falls on her ass.
What are they gonna have their weird characters in the next remake game? Probably like Advent Children.
Yeah, right.
Honestly,
I have no idea what FF Sun R does with like Red 13. I just like I don't have any information. Do you just not use them?
I haven't beat part 1 yet.
Oh dang, it's that
because
long.
I started it on stream and then I just kind of didn't go back to it yet.
Man, I still need to actually buy that game. Like because it's like I need to know what people are talking about when they like trash the story so hard. Because it seems pretty cool so far.
I kind of know what it is because as long as I've been putting off playing it, it's hard to avoid spoilers. If it sounds stupid.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard like a thing or two it sounds stupid, but it's like I need to know, you know? I had to like see it for myself and like